Last night you bought something, you didn't plan it, you didn't need it. But in that moment, it felt completely, perfectly yours. That feeling, manufactured, engineered down to the millisecond by a system worth trillions. Built by neuroscientists, psychologists, behavioral engineers, with one single obsession: make sure you never stop spending. And the scariest part, it's working, right now, on you. This isn't about willpower or being smart or educated. The people who built this hired the best behavioral scientists on Earth, spent billions in research, ran millions of experiments on real people without their knowledge, without their consent, all to answer one question: how do you make a human spend even when they know they shouldn't? There are 5 psychological mechanisms they exploit. Most people know 1, maybe 2, but by the time this video ends, you will see every trap, every trigger, every trick, and you will never look at your phone the same way again. Your brain has one fatal flaw. It was built for survival, not 2025. 10,000 years ago, when you saw something valuable, you grabbed it. When resources were scarce, hesitation could kill you. Fast action, immediate response, no second thoughts. That instinct kept your ancestors alive. Today, that same instinct is weaponized against you. Marketers didn't guess it, they studied it. Decades of neuroscience, billions in behavioral psychology research, all to answer one modern question: how do we make humans spend before the brain says stop? And they didn't stop at theory, they built it into every app you open. Every notification that vibrates your phone, every deal that appears exactly when your attention is weakest. This wasn't accidental. This was engineered for you, against you. Here's what happens inside your brain the moment you see a notification. Dopamine fires. Not when you buy, before you buy. The anticipation itself is the drug. This is the exact same neural pathway that activates in a gambling addict, in a drug user, in someone starving who finally sees food. Your brain cannot distinguish between a $12 purchase on Amazon and winning at a casino. It feels identical every single time. Credit cards make it worse. No wait, no physical loss, just a tap, just a click. The pain of spending removed. Apps went further, one-click purchase. Saved card, pre-filled address, every second of friction eliminated, because friction gives your brain time to think. And thinking reduces spending. Present bias, loss aversion, FOMO, these are not buzzwords, these are documented psychological vulnerabilities, and every major tech company on Earth has an entire department dedicated to exploiting them. Specifically, personally, on you, every color, every button shape, every placement tested, tweaked, optimized, to make your finger move before your mind decides. This isn't theory, it's science. MIT found people spend up to 83% more with credit cards than cash. Stanford confirmed impulse purchases spike after 10 p.m. when your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for rational thought, is exhausted. They know when you're tired, they know when you're lonely, they know when you just got paid, they know when a relationship just ended. Facebook's leaked internal documents 2017 showed they could identify teenagers feeling insecure, feeling worthless, and sell that emotional state directly to advertisers, not to help them, to target them. Amazon runs hundreds of simultaneous tests every single week on button colors, sizes, placements, to find the exact combination that makes your finger move before your brain decides. This is not advertising, this is psychological warfare, fought with billion-dollar AI against a brain that evolved before electricity existed. You were never meant to win this fight, it was designed that way. Now here is what nobody tells you. Every self-help guru says, just be aware, just be conscious, just be mindful. That advice, dangerously incomplete. Awareness lives in your prefrontal cortex. The urge to buy lives in your limbic system, two completely different parts of the brain, and the limbic system is faster. The click happens before the thought, 0.3 seconds every single time. So by the time you realize what just happened, the purchase is already made. The dopamine already fired. The system already won. Awareness alone cannot save you, but there is something that can, and it's not willpower, it's not a budget app. It's not motivation. The one thing that beats a billion-dollar algorithm is friction. Your brain commits to an impulse decision in 0.3 seconds, but give it just 30 seconds and your rational mind catches up. That 30-second gap is the only space that exists between their trigger and your money. The entire system was built to eliminate that gap. So your job is simple: rebuild it. Delete your saved cards, remove one-click purchasing. Make spending take 30 seconds longer than it does today. That delay is not inconvenient. That delay is your freedom. Second, name the emotion before you spend, not after. Before, bored, say it. Stressed, say it. Lonely, name it. The moment you name an emotion, you transfer it from your limbic system to your prefrontal cortex. You interrupt the loop, because this system runs entirely on feelings you never consciously identify. Third, understand what a notification really is. It's not an update, it's a summons. Pavlov's bell with a buy button attached. Every ping is a trained reflex, and you trained it without knowing. Turn them off, every single one. Reclaim the choice of when you engage instead of being summoned like a conditioned animal. You cannot outthink this algorithm. It is smarter, faster, and better funded than any individual human, but you can slow it down. And in that slowness, you reclaim something they spent billions to permanently steal. Your next decision. You were never weak. You were targeted by the most sophisticated manipulation system ever constructed by human hands. Designed by the smartest engineers alive. Funded by the most powerful corporations in history. All of it, every line of code, every notification, every artificially created urgency aimed at one thing: your next purchase. But now you see the architecture, you see the triggers, you see the trap, and what you can see, you can fight. The algorithm never stops watching. For once, so do you. If this changed how you see your phone, share it with one person who needs to wake up, because the system wants this information buried, and the only thing that buries it is silence. Don't be silent.